YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I am having my morning coffee and I just want to go over this repair with you. I tried to film some of the repair footage of this and it just did not come out right. The lighting was really bad. You could not see in detail what I was doing. So I am just going to explain to you what I ended up doing. So I had a lot of suggestions on how to repair this corkscrew. Now really quick, before I got this knife, I knew the corkscrew was damaged. And here's a photo of what it looked like before I repaired it. And it was definitely bent out of shape. What a lot of people tend to do with these is they kind of treat these as your standard or assisted pull corkscrew. So they tend to pull like this, thinking that the handle is going to help them pull it. But what you actually have to do is you kind of use your fingers here to pull the cork out. So what ended up happening is this got bent back this way. I ended up fixing that. And how I did that was I got a very strict and sturdy set of pieces of metal. Okay, they were very flat. And then I took two clamps, clamped them both together so they were both here. And then I took the corkscrew. The gap between the two pieces of metal were the exact width of the corkscrew. So I slid that in there and I used the corkscrew's curl as an assisting pry and an amount of leverage, and I pulled back on the handle. Now at a certain point, this does not move anymore, so all you have to do is really just pull back. Yes, it will pull back a little bit this way, but you just have to pull straight back. I had quite a few suggestions on how to repair this knife, and one was to use some pliers and just bend it that way. Don't do it. Do not try it. It will damage your handle scales, and in my case, it just nicked the back here. So that was immediately a no-go. And when I actually used my method, you have it further enough down that it's not going to contact the handle. You're not going to actually damage any of the corkscrew because you are actually just pulling back on it. You're not really using a lot of force on this spot. It's mostly being applied to this section here because that's what you're bending. Excuse me. So the repair came out great. If you really want me to go into detail on how to repair this, I will have to figure out a way to get that footage to show up a little bit better, but I was able to get that done. Now, personally, do not let a bent corkscrew deter you from buying an awesome Victorinox. This or even a Wenger. Now, this is a Wenger Traveler, but this is in blue A-locks. These handle scales are blue aluminum scales, and this was a company promotional, and I have to say I'm very happy with it. I have sharpened it up, and I am very tempted to use it. However, I have only seen one example of one of these knives, and that is on a Blade Forms post. And the individual was talking about the history of this knife and why he had it, but that's the only picture I have ever seen of this knife. So this one definitely is a hard one to find. I am not sure yet if I'm going to carry this, but with those aluminum scales, it really has a premium feel, but it's very slick. This is very slick. You get a little bit of oil on this and it's just falling out of your hand. But it is really beautiful. The blue is nice, uniform, and the handle scales are really interesting on this Traveler frame. So I thought you guys would enjoy hearing how I repaired this. If it didn't make any sense and you want me to make a video on how I exactly repaired it, let me know and I'll try and work out a system where I can make some footage that is usable for that to be seen. So hope this helped, and I hope it made a little bit of sense. Thank you guys again. Till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.